Well, I'm just a little overwhelmed. I heard on the radio just a few minutes ago that somebody had gotten arrested with 4,000 pounds of marijuana. That because each pound is shrink wrapped down into basically the size of a brick, they had enough bricks in their truck or whatever they were hauling it with to build about a 500 to 600 square foot house or shed. And that's bricks from the ground all the way up. That's insane. I hope they're okay. I hope they're headed in a better direction, but I doubt it. That's wow. They're looking at a lot of time in prison. But today, instead of talking about how not to drive around with 4,000 pounds of marijuana, which hopefully you know, but if you don't, you're hearing it now from the horse's mouth. Don't drive around with 4,000 pounds of marijuana. I think even Willie Nelson thinks that's too much marijuana. I think even Willie's like, brother, that's just too much. But what we're planning on talking about today is contracts. Sometimes your neighbor's got a truck, an engine, a four-wheeler, something that you want to buy, and you shake hands on it. You give them money, they give you the item, and hopefully that's it. But that's what I refer to as an oral contract. That means you're just saying it back and forth, hey, this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to perform. And then you shake hands and you move on. So the best thing that you can do if you do that is just send the other party a text. Hey, here's what our contract is, just to memorialize it so that if there are problems, you have something in writing setting out what you think the agreement is. Because if you're buying ice cream and it's in the middle of August and they don't get around to delivering the ice cream, for 30 days, it may have melted, or maybe they set it on your front porch so you can pick it up. That's probably not what you had in mind when you were buying the ice cream. Sometimes contracts are is of the essence. Hey, I'm buying this right now from you because I need it right now so that I can go do whatever it is I need to do. And sometimes there are payment plans, that you set up. Hey, I'll give you $300 a week for the next 6 weeks, and that should take care of it. And then you'll give me my thing. Those are things that can get confused and can cause problems. You may think they hear you, and they may think they hear you, but you may have two different ideas of what's going down. I would cite the case against husband and wife who never actually hear 100% what each other are saying. So if you can't, communicate 100% of the time with your spouse, then I think we can safely say that it's difficult to communicate with people 100% of the time. And that's why it's just so very important to at least send them a text message. I mean, we all have the ability to do that. Hey, I'm buying the dog pen from you, and I'm going to buy it for $50, and I'll pick it up on Tuesday. Any problems, let me know. Super easy, memorializes what's going on for the handshake contract, and at least it gives me some ammunition if we get into court and there are problems. If we're suing over the dog pen or the 700 dog pens or, the car, just whatever it is. So that's just food for thought for today. Now, hopefully you're not in the position where you're bickering back and forth on a contract, but, that's just happens to us sometimes, and we need help with it. And if you need help with a contract or any other legal issue, well, give me a call. My name is Fuller Bumpers. I'm in Batesville, Arkansas, and I'd be more than happy to sit down with you and see if we can't get you headed in a better direction.